What if the secret to lasting longer, feeling stronger, and reclaiming the powerful vitality you thought was lost to time wasn't locked away in a high-tech lab or a prescription pill bottle? What if it wasn't some exotic, expensive supplement shipped from a remote corner of the world? Instead, what if I told you that one of the most potent elixirs for male performance is likely sitting in your kitchen pantry right now, hiding in plain sight? It sounds almost too simple to be true, doesn't it? While many men spend a fortune on formulas and medications that often come with a list of unwanted side effects, they're overlooking a foundational secret that has powered some of the healthiest, most virile men for centuries. We're talking about a simple, nightly ritual involving nothing more than a single spoonful of a common household ingredient. In this video, we're going to pull back the curtain and reveal exactly how this one small change to your routine, specifically when done before you go to sleep, can fundamentally address the root causes of declining performance. This isn't a quick fix. It's a deep, systemic upgrade to your masculine health. So, stay with me as we uncover the surprising power of olive oil. If you're watching this, chances are you felt that twinge of frustration, that moment of doubt. It's a feeling that sends millions of men down a familiar, often disappointing path. It starts with late-night Google searches, typing in questions you'd rather not ask out loud, leading you into an endless rabbit hole of forums, articles, and flashy advertisements for miracle cures. You see the ads for expensive supplements with fancy labels and bold promises, backed by a laundry list of ingredients you can't even pronounce. You read about them, you consider them, and maybe you even try a few, only to find the results are minimal, if they exist at all. Then there's the more direct route, prescription medications. The famous little pills that have become a cultural shorthand for performance. And while they can certainly produce a result for a single night, they come with their own set of concerns. They can create dependency, come with a host of potential side effects from headaches to digestive issues, and they certainly aren't cheap. But the biggest issue is that they act as a temporary patch, a band-aid slapped onto a much deeper issue. They do absolutely nothing to fix the engine under the hood. This entire cycle is built on a fundamental misunderstanding of what's really going on in the male body when vitality begins to fade. When a man's performance starts to falter, his mind, and often his doctors, almost always jumps to one single culprit, testosterone. The belief is that if you can just boost that one number, everything else will fall back into place. And while testosterone is undeniably crucial for libido, muscle mass, and mood, blaming it for everything is like blaming the light bulb when the entire house has a wiring problem. It's a symptom, not the root cause. The truth is, for a huge number of men, the real issue isn't primarily hormonal. It's systemic. There are two silent thieves of masculine power at work, operating behind the scenes, draining your vitality and sabotaging your performance long before your testosterone levels become a critical issue. The first and most important is your circulatory health. Let's be crystal clear, an erection is a cardiovascular event. It is a function of blood flow. Full stop. It requires your heart to pump blood efficiently and your blood vessels to be clean, flexible, and wide enough to allow that blood to rush in and stay there. Without a robust and clear circulatory system, you simply cannot achieve a firm, lasting erection, regardless of how high your testosterone levels are. The signal might be sent, but the delivery mechanism fails. The second thief is chronic inflammation. This isn't the acute inflammation you get from an injury. This is a low-grade, systemic fire that's constantly smoldering inside your body due to stress, poor diet, and environmental toxins. This inflammatory fog drains your energy reserves and, critically, disrupts your body's sensitive hormonal communication network. When your body is in a constant state of low-level alarm, its resources are diverted to fighting this internal battle, not toward optimizing functions like testosterone production and sexual response. Fixing these two foundational issues is the real key to unlocking lasting performance. So, if the real enemies are poor circulation and chronic inflammation, where do we find the weapon to fight them? This is where our kitchen pantry secret comes into play. The answer is found in one of the oldest, most revered substances in human history, extra virgin olive oil. But I need you to completely reframe how you see this ingredient. Forget about it as just something you drizzle on a salad or use to saute vegetables. For the purpose of this discussion, think of it as a potent, medicinal elixir. This is the liquid gold that has been the cornerstone of the Mediterranean diet for millennia, a diet consistently linked to incredible longevity, heart health, and virility. This isn't just folklore, it's science. Locked within high-quality olive oil are powerful compounds that systematically target those two thieves of masculine vitality. It works to clear your circulatory pathways, providing the fuel your body needs to manufacture testosterone naturally, extinguish the flames of chronic inflammation, and restore the energy you thought was gone for good. It's time we stopped seeing olive oil as just a food and started treating it for what it truly is, one of nature's most effective performance enhancers. Now, let's get into the specifics of how it works. This is the most important part of the video, where we connect the dots and explore the science behind this ancient remedy. The power of extra virgin olive oil isn't magic. It's a result of its unique biochemical makeup, which launches a three-pronged attack on the very issues that undermine masculine vitality. Let's start with the first and most direct benefit, its profound effect on your circulation. As we established, erections are all about blood flow. Think of your circulatory system as a complex network of highways and roads. Over time, due to diet and lifestyle, that LDL cholesterol can build up along the walls of your arteries, like sludge or rust building up in a pipe. This condition, called atherosclerosis, narrows these pathways, making them stiff and restricting blood flow. It's the reason why heart disease and erectile dysfunction are so closely linked. They're often two different symptoms of the same underlying problem. This is where olive oil begins its work. It is incredibly rich in monounsaturated fats, specifically oleic acid. These healthy fats are like a natural cleaning crew for your arteries. They help lower the levels of that artery-clogging LDL cholesterol while simultaneously protecting the delicate inner lining of your blood vessels, known as the endothelium. A healthy endothelium is absolutely critical because it is responsible for producing the most important molecule for a firm erection, nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is the master signaling molecule that tells the smooth muscles in your arteries to relax and open up. When this happens, blood can rush in powerfully, creating the pressure needed for a strong erection. Damage to this lining cripples nitric oxide production. But the potent antioxidants and polyphenol in olive oil, particularly a compound called oleocanthal, act as guardians for this lining, protecting it from the damage caused by oxidative stress. So, by consuming olive oil, you are not just cleaning the pipes, you are also repairing and maintaining the very mechanism that allows them to expand on demand. In essence, you are providing a natural, internal lubricant for your entire cardiovascular system, ensuring that when the moment of arousal comes, your body has the open, flexible highways it needs to deliver blood flow with force and efficiency. Next, let's talk about the fuel for your hormonal engine, testosterone. Your body doesn't just create testosterone out of nothing. The primary building blocks for all your sex hormones, including testosterone, are derived from cholesterol. But it's crucial to understand that not all cholesterol is created equal. The Leydig cells in the testicles, which are the body's primary testosterone factories, specifically use good HDL cholesterol as their raw material. Here again, olive oil proves its worth. The same monounsaturated fats that help lower bad cholesterol have been scientifically shown to raise levels of the good, beneficial HDL cholesterol. Think of your hormone-producing glands as a high-performance manufacturing plant. If you supply this plant with low-quality, impure raw materials, production is going to be sluggish, inefficient, and the final product will be substandard. This is what happens when your cholesterol profile is out of balance. By regularly consuming extra virgin olive oil, you are providing your testosterone factory with a steady supply of premium-grade, high-quality raw material. You're giving the workers, the enzymes in cells, exactly what they need to do their job at peak capacity. It's no surprise that numerous studies have drawn a clear line connecting diets rich in olive oil and healthy monounsaturated fats to significantly higher and healthier levels of free testosterone in men. You are literally eating the building blocks required for your own virility. The third, and perhaps most subtle, pillar of olive oil's power is its role as a master inflammation fighter. We've talked about chronic, low-grade inflammation being a silent fire smoldering within the body. This state creates a condition known as oxidative stress, which you can think of as a form of cellular rust. It damages cells, accelerates aging, and forces your body to constantly divert energy and resources toward damage control. This is exhausting. It leaves very little in the tank for optimal functions like robust immune response, mental clarity, and, of course, a healthy libido and hormonal balance. Extra virgin olive oil is loaded with some of nature's most powerful anti-inflammatory compounds, known as polyphenol. The star of the show, oleocanthal, has been studied for its remarkable effects, which uncannily mimic the anti-inflammatory action of a low dose of ibuprofen. These compounds act as potent antioxidants, roaming your system and neutralizing the destructive free radicals that cause oxidative stress. They actively work to inhibit the production of inflammatory molecules at their source, effectively extinguishing that internal fire. When you calm this systemic inflammation, the transformation is profound. Your body can finally shift out of a constant state of emergency and into a state of growth and repair. Energy levels increase, brain fog lifts, and your hormonal system can finally operate in a calm, balanced environment, allowing testosterone to properly communicate with cells throughout your body without interference. Finally, olive oil acts as a powerful catalyst, a multiplier that enhances other crucial systems in your body. One of the most significant is its effect on insulin sensitivity. Many men, especially as they age, develop a degree of insulin resistance. This means their cells don't listen to the hormone insulin very well, forcing the pancreas to pump out more and more of it to manage blood sugar. High insulin levels are a disaster for masculine health. They promote the storage of stubborn belly fat and have been directly shown to suppress testosterone production. The healthy fats in olive oil have a remarkable ability to improve the sensitivity of your cells to insulin. This leads to far more stable blood sugar and energy levels, reduces the body's tendency to store fat around the midsection, and creates a metabolic environment where testosterone can thrive. Furthermore, olive oil is essential for nutrient absorption. Many of the most important vitamins for male health, including vitamin D, which functions like a hormone itself and is directly tied to testosterone, vitamin K, essential for heart health, and vitamin A and E, powerful antioxidants, are fat-soluble. This means your body literally cannot absorb them without the presence of dietary fat to act as a transport vehicle. Taking a vitamin D supplement without a healthy fat is largely a waste. Olive oil is the perfect, premium delivery service, ensuring that these critical nutrients are actually absorbed from your gut and shuttled into your bloodstream, where they can support everything from your bones to your libido. It doesn't just provide its own benefits, it unlocks the benefits of other nutrients you consume. So now you understand the critical pillars of male vitality: nourishing your circulatory system, providing your body with the right hormonal building blocks, and extinguishing the fires of silent inflammation. The olive oil method is a powerful, foundational way to support all three. But what if you could take this a step further? What if you could amplify these effects with a method that specifically targets the boner killer enzyme in your body, a hidden culprit that actively prevents erections from forming, something dangerous pills only put a temporary mask on? There is a bizarrely simple, all-natural home remedy that does exactly that. It's a powerful purple hardening tonic that thousands of men are now using to restore the rock-hard, long-lasting erections of their youth in a matter of days. I've linked to a free presentation that reveals exactly how it works. You can watch it right now by opening the camera on your phone and pointing it at the QR code you see on the screen. I have also pinned the direct link right at the top of the comments section below this video for easy access. It is truly a game changer. Now, before you check that out, let's talk about how to maximize the olive oil method we've been discussing by getting the timing just right, which is a crucial piece of the puzzle. Now, you might be wondering, why specifically before bed? Does the timing really matter that much? The answer is a resounding yes, and this is where the strategy becomes truly brilliant. Every night, when you go to sleep, your body shifts gears. It enters its most critical phase of repair, regeneration, and hormonal regulation. This is when your muscles are rebuilt, your brain cleanses itself of metabolic waste, and most importantly for our conversation, your endocrine system works to rebalance and optimize hormone production. It's the body's dedicated maintenance window. By taking a spoonful of high-quality extra virgin olive oil right before this crucial period, you are essentially preloading your system with the exact raw materials and anti-inflammatory compounds it needs to perform this work at the highest level. You're doing this on a relatively empty stomach, meaning the beneficial compounds can be absorbed quickly and efficiently without having to compete with the digestion of a heavy meal. Furthermore, one of the primary enemies of testosterone is the stress hormone, cortisol. Cortisol levels naturally drop to their lowest point during the night, which allows testosterone production to rise. The calming, anti-inflammatory effects of the polyphenol in olive oil help support this natural hormonal shift, preventing stress from interfering with your body's restorative processes. This creates the perfect biological environment. With inflammation suppressed, cortisol levels low, and a rich supply of healthy fats available, your body has an uninterrupted 8-hour window to maximize its natural testosterone production, which peaks in the early morning hours. This nighttime protocol isn't a random habit. It's a strategic move to work with your body's natural rhythms to produce a powerful result. So, how do you put this into practice? Let's build your simple, actionable plan right now. This isn't complicated, but a few key details make all the difference between seeing minimal results and experiencing a true transformation. First, and most critically, is the what. The type of olive oil you use is non-negotiable. You must use a high-quality extra virgin olive oil. Light olive oil or regular olive oil won't work. They are refined and have been stripped of the very polyphenol and antioxidants that provide all the benefits we've been discussing. Look for labels that also say cold-pressed, as this indicates the oil was extracted without heat, which preserves its delicate medicinal compounds. Finally, always choose an oil that comes in a dark, opaque glass bottle. Light is the enemy of olive oil. It degrades the polyphenol rapidly. A dark bottle protects your investment and ensures the oil remains potent. Second is the how much. The goal here is consistency, not quantity. Start with 1 tablespoon about 30 to 60 minutes before you go to bed. Once you're comfortable, you can increase this to 2 tablespoons if you wish, but 1 is a perfect starting point. Remember, this is a nightly ritual. The benefits are cumulative. A single spoonful every night is infinitely more powerful than taking a large amount sporadically. Third is the how. The simplest way is to just take the tablespoon straight. If you find the peppery taste of a good quality olive oil a bit intense, you can absolutely mix it to make it more palatable. A fantastic and synergistic combination is to mix your tablespoon of olive oil into a small glass of lukewarm water with a generous squeeze of fresh lemon juice. The lemon juice not only helps cut the richness of the oil, but is also rich in vitamin C and flavonoids that further support cardiovascular health. Stir it well and drink it down. Find what works for you, but make it a non-negotiable part of your wind-down routine every single evening. And perhaps the best part of this entire strategy is what I call the ripple effect. While you might be starting this nightly ritual with a specific goal of improving your performance in the bedroom, you will quickly discover that the benefits extend far beyond it. This isn't a targeted intervention, it's a foundational upgrade to your entire system. Because you are supporting your cardiovascular health from the inside out, you're not just improving erections, you're investing in the long-term health of your heart, the most important muscle in your body. Because you are taming chronic inflammation, you may notice that nagging joint aches begin to fade. Because you're balancing your hormones and improving insulin sensitivity, you'll likely experience more stable, consistent energy throughout your entire day without the afternoon crashes. Many men also report an improvement in their skin health, as the healthy fats and antioxidants nourish it from within. You may feel a lift in your overall mood and a greater sense of calm as cortisol levels are better managed. This simple spoonful of olive oil doesn't just address one problem. It nourishes your body at a cellular level, creating a cascade of positive effects that contribute to a stronger, more resilient, and more vital version of you. So, there you have it. The path to reclaiming your masculine vitality, Boosting your performance and reigniting your confidence doesn't have to be a complicated or expensive journey. It can start tonight with a simple, powerful, and scientifically backed step that has been proven over generations.